Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. Let's go ahead and get started tonight with The Outer Worlds, which I think is going to be a fantastic experience. I really enjoyed this game last time I played it, but I haven't really touched it much. So I think we're going to continue with where we left off. So it looks like we picked up the cute engineer chick, and I've been trying to work my magic with her. So we'll see how it goes. We did pick up some crew members, and we haven't fully talked to them. So since this is an RPG, I do want to explore some of that. So we have the SAM unit. Let's go ahead. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM, S-A-M. Just leave it alone for now. I think that's probably the best thing to do here. Looks like she's definitely a Kaylee character. I mean, the whole flowers everywhere is... This is really a Firefly game. All right, here he is. So this is the Vicar Max. He's like a priest in this universe, and I want to see what's up. What's up, Bossatron? We just left the planet. I've been kind of neutral, not been like a good or necessarily a bad guy. So let's see what's up.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe.
Oh, yeah?
What else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime?
I believe it.
So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Bet. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story, Vicar?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition? Go on.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But they weren't proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
That's a convenient way to control the masses, at least.
It can be, if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the Board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct.
Tell me again about the book we've picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
That's unfortunate. Any idea where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That makes sense. Seems like a bit of a long shot. What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Scylla's fantastic.
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
And how will the manifest help us? Okay, so here's the deal. Going forward, just so you know, I'm going to have a conversation with the NPCs. I'm going to give what would be my response as the Captain Katarn and pick the answer down here that most clearly manifests it. But I think that we could actually have a back and forth conversation here if I don't read it word for word and actually say it the way that people talk. So that's my goal. Let's do that.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
All right, well, that sounds good. Let's do it.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, so let's observe him here. What does he do when he thinks he's not being watched? Stares at the cabinet. Guy's strange. We have to make a note to keep an eye on him. All right, so we have a number of cabins left, which means we probably have a number of people to pick up. But before we do that, I gotta go talk to our... Ah, damn it, broke my leg again. What the hell, Kaylee? Alright. Let's climb the ladder. I like how they don't even try to make an animation for that, because that's just fine with me. Let's go talk to her, see if maybe she'll talk to us again. I put that fancy hat on her, because that way I can see her pretty face. This is not my favorite.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah, can we talk? No? There we go. Hey, at
Something
least they take
busted,
it off
Captain?
for that. Nah. Break time's over. Back to work. Alright, I'm kind of a dick. Uh-oh. Ah! Damn it! Broke my leg. That's gonna happen a billion times between now and the end. So let's go ahead and
Welcome
speak
back,
to
Captain.
our
How can I
ADA
be
system.
of assistance?
You know anything about that auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Alright. Alright. Talk to you later.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
And you got one. Alright, so we got a skill up here. Let's go ahead and check that out. What do we have? So we have some really cool options here for melee. We got 20 points available to us. I really want to get Persuade up to at least 40, so... How does this work? Is it just click on it? Or is there a reason it's not letting me? Escape back. Alright. Hit tab. Oh, that's... Is that not me? I thought that was me. So, did I forget how to do this so quickly? Okay, so that's the problem. I have points available, but it's not letting me spend them. I wonder if you can only be a certain... Or you can only have so many levels before you leave. Okay, so there's a perk available, which is additional ammo stock. Okay, well, we don't really need that. Base armor rating might be good. Companion crit chance. Now this might be decent. 25% less weapon durability loss. Okay, 50% XP from companion kills. Negative 20% vendor. Oh, here. Plus 50% base health. I mean, it just seems a no-brainer, right? Let's go ahead and apply that. Yes. How can I get my skills up? The problem is my mouse is slightly off because of the way I have to record this. So that might be what the issue is. Or I don't know. Don't know why it's not working. Oh, do you just do ranged? Okay, that's how it works. So you just click ranged. My bad. Alright. Let's also get some dialogue here for Persuade. There we go. Because I'm a smooth operator. And I definitely want to put some stuff into hacking. I think I neglected this the first time we tried to have something, and hacking is a really important skill. And then, as far as the rest goes, we can probably put it into defense, because that's kind of important, especially when the shooting starts. And we'll put everything else into ranged. I think that's a good mix of skills that we have right now. So that's perfect. Thank you very much, Bossatron, for the advice. Sorry that I was screwing that up. Alright, so we got the Vicar Max, who I need to outfit. Yeah, that frock is really probably not going to work for me, I'll be honest. You're going to have to wear something else. I can't put a helmet on him until I have something that'll, like, show us... Well, we don't need to see his face. Alright. Yeah, that's the kind of preacher I want in my crew. There we go. I won't ever have to look at him again. He'll just have that crazy amount of stuff on. What does he have there? He has a sawed-off shotgun, which is a fantastic choice, but I think we can do better. Actually, he has a very good version of that. I can give him... I want him to have something a little longer range. So let's give him the shock stick for melee, and let's give him this... what's the difference? Yeah, let's give him the assault rifle. I think that's better. That way he can just stay back and hit on them. And what do we have here? We have plus 10 to hacking, plus 30 to threat generated. All right, we'll take the hack bonus for sure. We don't have another perk available, it looks like, but we will save that. So there we go. All right, so we have Parvati. I hate her name. Beautiful girl, but I hate her name. All right, so she's got the hunting rifle. Here we have the Lone Ranger, which I'm going to switch out for her, which looks like an even better thing. I just need her to be my like long range person while I go up there and run and gun. So here I am with my awesomeness and all that. Let's go into the inventory real quick and check my weapons. So we've got the lightsaber and the tactical shotgun and the hunting rifle and the plasma rifle. I'd like to be at the dual wield pistols. That would be awesome, but it doesn't look like that's in the cards for this game. Maybe for the next one they make. All right, let's go to the navigation terminal, and it looks like we're gonna make our way to the Groundbreaker. So, Groundbreaker docking bays, here we come. Let's do it. There's an option to make the helmet invisible. Did they just add that? Because it wasn't there before that I could see. And I'm kind of scared because I can't go into my option settings or it screws up everything. So if it's in that menu, I can't touch it or we're gonna lose this aspect ratio because of the way that they set up the game, unfortunately. All right, we're free to disembark. Let's collect our crew and get moving.
Can we talk?
Oh, you're damn right we can. Any day of the week, huh?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer.
Yeah?
A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about it?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
All right, sure. You can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Nah.
Break time's over. Let's get out of here. I don't like that. We're gonna have to come up with a different way. We'll just say no and click that button because it's dumb to say that over and over again. We're not idiots. All right. Let's go ahead and take her for sure. Yeah, we'll take the Vicar. Why not? Continue. All right. Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. Here we go, Jaina Ellison. All right, guys, stay close to me. Don't make any sudden moves. That's a really fine hat you have there. All right.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
I certainly hope so, for your sake, Commander.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Yeah? You can smell it through the filter? Alright, let's do it. Crew on me.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
I like it.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
I am law. Law. Alright. What's going on,
Going
Felix?
for a stroll around the docking base?
Nah, we're just here to break shit.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
That was what happened.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolve your differences like an adult. I like it.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Alright, boss.
Look,
trying
this
to
was
have
a
good
long
day.
time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Well done. I'm impressed. You got any plans for the future?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Alright, man. Never caught your name. I'm Tim Katarn.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Alright, see you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I could get used to you calling me boss. Alright. Very cool. So let's go now and explore a little bit. So what do we have over here? So the Mardette is kind of like the security force here, it would seem. We could steal anything we want as long as we're not caught. So it's not illegal, and it's not like the other stuff where they, you know, won't take stolen goods, because how would you know? I mean, unless it was like an item that you could only get in a certain spot kind of thing. But otherwise, okay, so stevedores look like grunts, and the corporate trooper looks like a corporate trooper. So there's more stevedores. Okay, so those are like janitors. All right, here's the Mardette over here. What is this? There's a ladder, and I hit the wrong button because I'm not used to playing this game, but hey, that thing is pretty cool too. All right, so up here it looks like we have our first jumping puzzle. Let's go ahead and go through it. All right, and after all that, all right, so we got some cool stuff. We'll take it all. Hey, they made it. Fantastic. Wasn't sure if they were gonna. What the hell is a flywheel? I mean, I know what it is in real life, but what's it in this game? That's interesting. Alright. Oh! Shit. I am failing pretty hard. And again. Come on, stop failing. We can get up there. I shouldn't have this much problem. There we go. And don't fail here, because that would really suck. Alright, what do you got? Alright, we got some new clothing options, which, as you know, the captain is very much into his clothing options. So let's take a look at this. Oh, we have the private security harness. Oh my goodness, that looks... Well, that looks rather dashing and respectable, I do believe. I think we're gonna have to go with that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a damn good look. And we're gonna have to beat the ladies off us with a stick if we dress like that. You know, we can do this if we want to look the part, but I really think that this, or even Pavarotti's overalls, not terrible, but I mean, this is probably the way to go. Oh, I could dress in the frock. Dude, this is so cool. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Let's go back the way we came, just because I want to go in the correct way and not raise any suspicion. Alright, so we'll climb down. I suppose that my companions will have no problem getting here as well. Alright, more stevedores.
Customs
Here we go.
inspection, right this way.
Got a vendor. Let's sell our junk, which is Z. Okay, so we're up to 10,100, which is not terrible. Let's go over to sell. We gotta make sure we're on sell, because I screwed this up once before. Okay, so we could sell these pistols, but they're actually worth a lot to me. We do have to sell some of these pistols, unfortunately. This is kind of cool. So the magazine size is 12. It takes light armor. We've got quite a number of these bolter pistols, so I'm going to sell one. How many assault rifles do we have? None, but we have this trip blade. That's really a crap thing. The tremor cleaver is much better. And then even better than that is this telescoping staff. And Adelaide's gardening shears. They sell for a pretty penny, so we'll sell those. I don't think anybody wants those. Okay, and then we have our extra armor, but we'll keep that for now just in case we pick up anybody else or we need it. I think we're fine actually. So we have over 10,000. We're doing really well on money. This guy's waving me up. All right, let's do this. What do you got for me?
Identification, please.
Yeah, my name's Tim Katarn. First time in town. What's up, man?
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well,
that's exciting.
Welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
All right. Well, I'm happy to hear that. It's good to know that I have a name.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
It depends on the job.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
No promises, but I'll take a look.
Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with?
All right. I think that's good enough. I'm looking for somebody named Gladys, though.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
All right. See you around, buddy.
Be seeing you.
Yep. Until I get my ship back, you'll see a lot of me. All right, so here we are. Let's see more of the law. Got a workbench. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. All right.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
All right, let's talk to our people. We got Private Lee Flores.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
Haven't seen you either.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Just getting my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sonita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Yeah? Why that? Why is that?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Looks like you got off light. You do you. I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sonita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Alright, well, let's see what I can do. Tell you what, we're friends. Do me a favor, and I'll owe you one.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Alright. Oh. Well, she's in. That's really funny. Alright. So just in and out, though, so I'm...
I picked up this weird signal the other day coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
I'm not gonna get shot, right? Okay. Excellent.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Just what? Here, get in here, you idiots. Confiscated goods. Let's take a look. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business, confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, a hatchet, a metal hoop, prayer beads, a locked container, and he fled before we could get down to it. Alright. How about security logs? Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udom Bedther. Still no clue. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Good stuff. So this has given us a little bit of extra information about things that we can pick up, which I like. I never got the the cartridge. Awesome.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Well, your quest was probably the easiest one I've ever done. Let's walk around a little bit. Hopefully they're not going to take too unkindly to that.
Nicely done.
Yeah, damn right. Nobody was looking too. Alright. Hey guys, I need you to do me a favor and like shut the door. Hey, what's up, Mardo? We're just chilling out over here, you know, in that place we're not supposed to be. Alright, he's looking over there. Here. Oh, no, apparently. That's another way in? Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Close that up real quick. I don't know if he can see me or not through these, so I'm not going to take any chances. Once he leaves, I'm closing the door behind him. Yeah, it's okay. Just leave us here in your evidence locker. Nobody will be any wiser, I promise. We're going to leave and everything's going to be taken, and they're going to be like, who did it? Who did it? Right? I don't know why I'm stealing the ketchup, but I'm stealing the ketchup. Alright. An impact hammer.
What do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh. Let's talk fast. I was just leaving. Should I how should we do this? I have a persuade score. I don't think he wants to mess with me, and I don't want to pay him anything.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Yeah, I figured that was gonna work. Totally. So can I just keep ransacking this, or... I mean, it's only energy cells. It's not that important to me. Alright, let me go talk to this chick.
Move along.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Heinz ketchup, eh, Jazz? Yeah, it's probably Hunt's, which is why they keep it in the evidence locker. You know, unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounties. All right. So what bounties you got available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
Oh, that's a joke.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Wow. Sounds pretty bad. Flying under the influence of illegal substances, DUI?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
That's pretty rough, actually. Any leads on where I might find this McReed?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
You want the guy brought in? Give me some info. Seems pretty good. Listen, I think you and I can come to an understanding.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks.
Oh, yeah?
It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
I'll bring his head.
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Yeah, I think she's coming on to me. So what's it like, working security deal on the space station? Must get awful lonely up in here.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Whoa.
While I'm on post, I
Hostile
take my
bitch.
duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell.
Real
Understand?
serious. Fine, fine. Whoa, just trying to make conversation,
I'm not
babe.
here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
Wow. Alright. I'll be on my way. After we have taken all of their stuff. It was a fantastic heist. They all looked the other way, and nobody was any wiser. So, would they care about me taking the big cartridge? No. With that guy. So we're going to test the system here a little bit. He can't necessarily see me. So does he have to be in direct line of sight? It's probably like weapons line of sight. I bet there's more stuff. Here we go. These bypass shunts. Hell yeah, so this is barred, so we can't go in that way, so we might be able to do that later. Actually, this kind of looks like a jumping puzzle. Let's take a look around. Yep. Hey, excuse me, gentlemen. I'm not going to grab these, though, because they're clearly in sight of him. Let's see. Can we do this? That's kind of a big jump for my character. This may just be a tease of a jumper puzzle, or somewhere maybe in the ceiling that you drop down. I don't know. Yeah, that seems to be a little high. Alright, where's this one?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage
She reminds
to
me so
Monarch
much
is
of somebody from
restricted for your
Cyberpunk,
protection.
like with the lips and everything.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the
Alright,
least
so we
of
got
the
all these
horrors
people here
plaguing
that are
the
just,
surface of Monarch.
I guess, living and working here.
Anarchists live as one with the
Not gonna
animals.
steal from them. Not that they have anything. Whoa, what's this? Steal, arrest, and go card. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, look, I only have to pay her 29 bits to not look. That's probably like 3 months' salary on an old starship like this. I was just leaving.
Oh, I guess, never mind then.
It's amazing how many people that works on. Just like when I decide that I'm gonna pay them, and I'm like, no, they're probably stupid, and it turns out I was right. They were probably stupid. All right. So we need to do something to pick that up without this dude staring at me.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah? Doesn't look like you're doing a whole lot there, bud. You got a whole lot of time to do anything. Alright, so here we go.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yeah? Where's Ferrari? I can't even say her name. There she is. I was worried about her. I hate that name. I'm gonna call her something else. Let's see, what's her first name?
Where are we headed?
I have to check this. What is her first name? Does it have journal, side quest, companion quest? Maybe I'll call her T, although I think that's a stupid name. I'm trying to see if they have a full. Do I have any I don't have any botched quests yet, but that can't possibly last. This is me we're talking about, of course. Reed Thompson. Let's see. Now comes the power. All right, so we didn't. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have her name though. I really like that. Let's come up with a different name for her. I'm just gonna call her Sugar. She's probably sexist in every way, but I'm fine with that. Alright, let's stop at the rest and go, because it looks like it's going to be our first place on this adventure.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
Yeah, absolutely. You and I can get a room, and Vicar can get a bottom room. That's fine.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry.
Yeah.
Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Hey, I'm looking for Gladys. You know where she is?
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Yeah, you're a real joker. So how's life on the Groundbreaker, buddy?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Oh yeah? Tell me more about this Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Yeah? Sounds like my type. Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Yeah. Alright, does the groundkeeper keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Alright, I'll be on my way, buddy. Thanks for the tips. Alright, let's go ahead and let's open this. Let's close this, and let's get to work. Oh, I have a key. Oh, hell yeah, a heavy machine gun? That's gotta be worth some monies. Earrings? Put those on her. Wouldn't that be nice? I almost feel bad about taking all their stuff until I realize that... I mean, this is part of it. You're playing a game, so nobody's getting hurt here. I may not actually... I thought I had their key. Do I need a second key? What? Guys, don't just open the fucking door while I'm robbing. Jesus. Like, seriously, I'm in the middle of mischief and mayhem. I had the key. I guess it's a one-time use item? Seriously? That was totally not worth it. And what way to get me caught again. Alright, let's go ahead and sell all this junk that we got, because it should be quite a bit. So we're up to 10-8. Let's go over to sell, make sure we're on sell. Sell any of these weapons that we have that suck, like this light assault rifle. I'm definitely going to sell that, because that is just ass. Sawed-off shotgun is not very good anymore. Anything that's not worth much, like this hatchet. Doesn't look like it's a quest item or anything. A spade, like a shovel. We stole a shovel? Seriously? You know, if I'm gonna get stuck in the clinker, it better not be over a damn shovel. I'll tell you that. Alright, so we have another plasma rifle, which is actually a really, really useful gun. So we'll keep that. This heavy machine gun, look at that, 400 DPS. I'm gonna throw that on the old priest there, and he can bring the law and the word to everybody in force. Okay, so we didn't get any other clothing options. We do have Reed's hat, and it's a very fine hat. So we might put that on Pavati. I can't say her name. All right, let's go back.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Actually, no, we can probably vendor some more stuff, like all of this. Citrino. I never actually use it. Yeah, whatever. No, that's a buy. Let's go to sell. Oh yeah, we can sell all this stuff, but we can't sell the light ammo. So let's go here. Yeah, so this is Thinking Caplet, which is hilarious. All right, and we can get rid of this Nanner Spank. All right, and we just have some Adrenos, which is how we heal. So there we go. We're up to almost 11 grand.
Tossball finals are scheduled.
Hey, Efren Maywood. What's going on, buddy?
Now see here, what was I doing again?
You just do you, buddy. I'm just here to look around and see if you got anything worth pillaging. And it doesn't look like you do. You got some sliced bread, frozen dinner. You got a knock you out bar, dude. I'm gonna leave you to it. We'll, tell you what, I'll give you my card. You order anything you want on that TV. I promise, I won't tell anyone. I won't even look at it. Use that and all your little things in here. Have a party. Bet that guy would have a great time. All right, so we got a spacer here.
Carry on.
Yeah? Need your permission? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. Yeah. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Nice. Well, you're definitely an old woman, but I don't think you're poor, considering you have a very, very fine set of straps on there. So Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. Let's get right to it.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Oh, yeah?
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Yeah?
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Do I look like the kind of guy that has qualms?
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Interesting. Alright, why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Yeah. Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Alright, sounds like my kind of adventure. Sign me up.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Makes sense. All right. Let's see. Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Yeah.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I have no doubt. So what have you got for? What other jobs you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Alright. Alright, thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Alright, thanks. Like your cute old grandmother who spoils you and runs a side crime racket. The hell is this? Is it like a rat or? Oh, it didn't attack me. So. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get over into the Lost Hope.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
So if I pick this up, it's stealing the tartar sauce. But if I sit down and eat something, whoa.
You have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the
okay,
dangers of
that's not creepy or anything, boys. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Hello there, Vera.
Seeking relief from the heat?
Oh, baby.
Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
I bet you do. Yeah, heard anything interesting recently?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Yeah, so your answers don't make any sense. Alright, so what's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
Oh god, I love this girl
And
even
we're
more.
all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
It might be your thermal control system's busted. That can happen if it's not tended to from time to time.
Oh man.
I don't really care what the issue is, kid. I just want it fixed.
My two love
Sweat's
interests
starting to
competing
make me
against each
chafe
other.
in places I shouldn't be chafing.
Go on. Well, yeah. Maybe I can do something about that. Wink.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Jun Lei in engineering.
Alright, what do you know about her?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, Jun's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Yeah? Alright. We're out of here. Interesting. Alright.
You're spending large tonight, madam.
Just got done with a real sweet haul. Heft to Fairfield. Loads of metals and rare earths for the TNL factory.
What's
Well, that
a
sounds
rare
like a
earth?
clue.
Hell if I know, but it's rare, so it's gotta be expensive, yeah? Made a good pile of bits on it.
Nice.
Planning to blow it all here, huh?
Lano. Burned half of it before I...
This is Halcyon
Ah,
News.
shit.
We interrupt your
I wanted to hear the rest of it.
scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Now that looks fantastic. I'm not going to steal it though. And Belle, you look like you had a decent living.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip?
Yes.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
I'm going to use that.
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Alright, what's the benefit of modifying my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads.
Man, I really like
What
this
if you
girl,
like
too.
getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Yeah, if I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Convenient. Alright, does this void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Alright, where can I find these modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Sounds good. You're miles ahead of this and you've never seen my male companion. Yeah, well, you gotta talk to everybody. That's how it works. I don't want to spoil it for you if you do it again, but well, I mean, it doesn't matter. He's obviously he's the town preacher from Edgewater. Thanks, that's all I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
Alright, let me take a look at your stock. Alright, so let's see what she has. That weapon that she has there would totally be worth stealing if I could figure out a way to distract her. Wonder if I just took it, what she would do. So we got these tactical shotguns, which are pretty cool. Oh, flamethrower? Hells to the yeah. That's crazy. Like it. Like a lot. Not gonna buy one because it's hell of expensive as well. But that's pretty cool. What about this? Can I? All right, let's do something. Oh wait, is this a mart? Yeah, let's do it right next to people that'll freak out. Let's save the game. Okay, let's resume the game. Let's see what happens if I take this. Is she gonna like? Maybe she'll be the type that would. Oh, she wasn't looking. Seriously? It's just. Wow. All right then. So we'll just be on our way over here. Do you mind if I pick this lock too? Apparently you don't mind.
No.
All right, Belle. You just you do your thing. Okay. Alright. Hell yeah. Sometimes NPCs are dumb. It would be better there if we had to, like, have our companions. Idiot companions! Seriously, God. Every time. I can't teach you. I can't teach you this lifestyle if this is how you're gonna do me dirty.
Hey, gone quiet.
Alright, so what do we got in here? Oh wait, you guys want to mess with me? This is a lightsaber. Do you know what this does? Little shits like you. There you go. Woo! They're rabid. Ah.
That's the last of them.
Good job, guys. Thanks for helping. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, like I didn't expect that to go so well. Craziness. I also didn't expect to pull out the lightsaber. Do we have a light? Maybe L or P? Let me see. I don't want to hit settings. Does anyone know what the button is for your personal light? It's dark as hell in here. And I can't really see if there's anything over here. I assume there's not, and then we just came in here to... Oh, so this is a different way than where we were. I wonder where this goes. Okay. So I can pick this one too, which I'm gonna.
Impressive, always.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm not gonna pick that.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
I don't know, but we'll find out.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch.
Sounds
okay?
good. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around in the stevedore's quarters. Ooh. Alright, Lolis gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb up on top of their bunks and head towards the wall. Alright, so this guy lost his life over it, and he doesn't have a head anymore, which could make it difficult to identify the body. Let's make sure we get this frozen dinner. Super important, really. And yeah, and doing that as well, super important, because I do that like every freaking time, because it's hard for me to switch from game to game. Alright. Let's see. I think there's another way to get back here. Alright, so here's the medical bay, which is actually kind of important. So let's go over to the medical bay. Maybe we should put away our weapon.
Anywhere, you hear?
Oh yeah?
You can't keep me out of there.
Just watch me try.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Alright.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Huh. Wait, you don't even like her, but you're here.
You say that like it's weird.
Nah, it's not weird. It's none of my business.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Huh. Jesse's situation sounds normal to me. It's a hospital. She's sick.
Yeah, if she's in the morgue.
Yeah? How do you know she's not sick?
Because I'm a doctor. I know what illness looks like. And Jessie was looking as sleek as a sprat in the Tyleritos last time I saw her. Yeah. And anyway, if someone suddenly comes down with a calamitous disease, it doesn't stay secret for long around here.
Yeah? Well, maybe I can check on her.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I do have a blaster. Alright. Let's talk to this guy, Dr. MFer. Okay.
Something I can help you with?
Maybe. I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
You can't be serious that HIPAA's still a thing out here.
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy some? I don't care about your supplies.
Take care.
Whatever. Hey, Wanda. What's up?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
That's right.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
No? Yeah, what's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Alright. What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why is that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Yeah. Most doctors don't either. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Right.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright, will do. Thanks for the heads up, man. Alright, so what do we got over here? This is a restricted access area. So they would probably shoot me on sight if I went in there. So let's not do that for now. I'm sure there'll be another solution to present itself, because that's how these games work. Can you talk to her again? Just see.
Good luck getting to Jesse, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
So, you're a doctor, and you smoke. And nobody here can do surgery to save your life if you get cancer. Real smart. That one is definitely an intelligent one. Here we go, Sublight. Let's check that out, shall we?
CNP burst worst. It's not the worst unless...
Alright, what's in the public terminal? Hey, we got somebody signed in. The Hat. Okay, so this is about that other guy I haven't seen yet. We looked at him last time when we were going homicidal maniac and killing everybody, which made for a much different playthrough.
Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Yeah?
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Well, I mean, I suppose they don't care if I touch this. Alright, we lost another contractor to a D&L gunship. Alright. Alright. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. Alright, nice. This week in salvage, it looks like... Okay, so this could give us some ideas on where we could find some missions. So they got a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit here quietly in my office and watch a professional work. I like that. Alright, so maybe we can work on that too. Got some options. I do happen to like the Sublight uniform. I mean, mine's pretty cool too, of course. Show you. Look at that. I think maybe, hell, it might even be the same. Do I have the really, is this the contractor uniform? Am I this low? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, but that's okay, because I think I'm looking dashing.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Yeah.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan.
Okay.
By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Alright.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Goddamn right. Name's Captain Tim Katarn.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee,
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Alright. Nice life story there. Alright, so what do we got in here? We got a sublight contractor. Looking pretty similar to me, actually. Got another one over here. They both got their eyes on me. I could pick that in 2 shakes of a stick, but let's see.
So you're the new captain in town.
Hi there.
I was hoping you'd make your way to
Captain
my
Katarn.
office. Saves me
Nice
the
to meet
work
you.
of hunting you down.
Wink.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Tim Katarn, Captain the Unreliable. At your service, miss.
Charmed.
There we go.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Of course there is.
There is always a catch.
No shit.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's
Glad we have you
yours.
here.
Interested?
I don't have nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Yeah. I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage op.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Yeah? What kind of other sectors do you pursue?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Makes sense. Yeah, sounds complicated, but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
Yeah? You're very honest about the... Let's see, how organized is this business? I think that's probably the better.
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
I like it. Alright. You're very honest about the criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
Yeah.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Alright, back to my other questions.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
Sounds like you actually have quite a bit to hide. I'm out of here.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Wouldn't it be your people following me? I mean, are you... I don't know, was that a threat? Alright, let's do this.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path
folks.
that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
Alright. Handled this. Let's go to the other side.
CNP Force Pocket.
See who else we can talk to.
2.5 seconds. Force Pocket.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Oh,
Look, just
doubling
get out
down
of
on
here
it.
before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get
God, I
off
love
this
this.
detail.
I love the.
I'm just gonna
love the
hang in the
adult
back.
nature of this.
Try not to touch anything.
All right.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Auntie Cleo. Because she remembers you.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Yeah.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
So, what kind of relationship do you two have exactly? Yeah, Alex isn't important. I killed him. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Explain now. Did you hear me chuckle?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yeah. I know where to find him.
What?
Yeah. Phineas Wells is the mad scientist wanted by the board, right?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let me guess. There's a catch.
Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons.
What kind of reasons?
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think?
You want me to help you? I might need to know.
I've been working on something on the side, all right? Something not entirely, on the level.
Alright. Don't make me wring it out of you.
I produce bootleg serials. I can't help myself. Jurisprudence after hours, or All My Colonists, The New Immortals, romance, tragedy, debt collection.
Wait, I do the same.
And they're all mine.
That was you? Oh my stars. All My Colonists is just... Well, it gave me a story hangover for days, Mr. Udom.
You're a fan? I've never met one in the flesh. I suddenly feel quite naked.
Don't you
Oh,
dare
it's
get
all
naked
right,
in front
Mr.
of me.
Udom. I don't judge.
The heart wants what it wants, as they say, and mine yearns for the adoration of the masses. Held at a comfortable distance, of course.
Of course. Yeah, you know, I've heard of your serials. They're, like, really famous.
Flatterer.
Yeah. Okay. Needed money to make your cereals. How'd you get it?
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the, straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Yeah? You gotta be kidding me. How stupid can you be?
Though, it might surprise you.
I have no doubt.
Oh, gosh. That's quite a goof, sir. If you don't mind me saying.
I'm very well aware. Now, let's get back to business.
I love her. Seriously. So before I can do the board a favor and turn over Wells, I need to do you a favor first.
That's the long and short of it, yes.
Fine. Listen, I'll go talk to Gladys. Maybe I can work something out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Yeah, like, how about we skip all this bullshit and get right to it?
Be my guest.
Well, thank you. Can you give me the Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Well, obviously, me, so you're saying you can't.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
know would have done it, but thanks.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Yeah. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Yeah. How often does the chairman show up?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Yeah. Seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Alright. What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Grubby little hands. A big fish in a small station. Nice setup you got here, buddy.
I have few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
Yeah,
They're here to keep the
down here, I
peace,
can tell
of
you.
course.
To watch your back, I mean.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
One more thing.
Please, go ahead.
Alright.
Ask away.
Jeez, that shouldn't be an option. Alright, we're out of here.
Is it Mr.
Answer.
Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Yeah, how bad could it be?
That was quick.
Alright, we're just gonna ransack them.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Hey, so...
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Alright. I thought that there was... Oh, here. It's the book. Alright. Now I...
All organic ingestion materials are served at an excessive temperature. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Hey, you know there's a dead body in the kitchen.
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Oh, yeah? You plan on cleaning up back there?
This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
Excellent. Sounds like a pretty nasty bug in your systems there.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess.
That's a pretty good answer, actually. All this morbid talk's making me
Beginning
hungry.
dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
What's really funny is I can actually sell his own items back to him. So, if we go in here, on the sell tab, and just sell all the stuff I just stole from him right back to him for money. It's not a lot of money, but I still like the little loopholes in the system. It makes me happy. It's the kind of stuff I live for. Alright. Looks like we've, actually we've got the armor here.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises.
Yeah?
Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but
Is
that's
that a
only
come
a
on?
testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what you got for trade. Are you a spacer?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Yeah, and what did they do after that?
Not from around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, they worked a local gas giant from a floating refinery.
Sounds awesome, actually.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Alright, let me see what you got. Alright, so he wasn't lying. He does have melee weapons. This officer's spline looks awesome. It's a one-handed melee weapon, though. The plasma cutter is badass. Okay, and if this was, like, also an energy blade, that would be kind of cool. But it just looks like a standard sword. So he does have standard trooper armor. And this cool-looking padded helmet that I can put on her so that she doesn't look quite so terrible. Got some Spacer's Choice mining helmets. Pretty interesting. We've got the worker's outfit, which unfortunately I can't see what it looks like when it's being worn. We also got this water-resistant wear, day wear option 2. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely stuff that I might want to wear. So I definitely want to get one of these. So let's pick up one of those for Pavati. Oh, we picked up 2. Okay, that's fine. We might have somebody else that needs one too. So good enough. I got an 8% discount because I got a silver tongue, of course. And we can go in here and fix them up real nice. Real nice like. Alright, go ahead and do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. She kind of looks like the Rocketeer. Like that. I don't know, maybe he had a silver helmet, but it's just something about that reminds me of that like 1940s look. Maybe we should put her back in her overalls. Oh baby. I'll tell you what, you just wear that and stand in the back and look pretty. I like that. And yeah, he could just stay like that. We can only have guys on my crew that aren't more attractive than me, so that's the rule. And so far so good. We're keeping up exactly the way I expected us to. Yeah, I don't really care about her. Alright, let's do this. We got a ship to save, because we've got no choice, because until now we couldn't get out of here, so.
This is
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Maybe.
townships have asked Halcyon
Play your cards right. Peek at my power plant.
Must be housed.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Yeah, I can see why. Captain Tim Katarn. Nice place you got here, Chief. Wink.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Yeah?
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Well, I certainly hope not as well. Listen, I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace. I ain't the sort of violent type.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here.
Yeah.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
You know, I was gonna say that, but since you said that, I'm gonna come up with something clever. Come back to me.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yeah. You're very trusting, of course. Hey, sweetie, you wanted to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh, baby.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages.
Oh no.
Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Hopefully. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I losing my love interest to this chick? That's not cool. Nice job, honey.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Yeah.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Well, there's plenty else. Heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Yeah? Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely, there's gotta be some way to compromise.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Yeah? Well, looks like you need a contractor to work this out. Tell you what, hon, I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Yeah? Got it. I'll take care of that right now, so tell me about these back bays.
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yeah? Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Were they
I can't
armed
afford to
like
lose
us?
any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken. I'm gonna kick ass.
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
Alright, tell you what, I will get those parts back.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright, cool, we leveled up. So let's use our points wisely. I think we can get up to 50 there on the guns. Take our dialogue up to at least 40 each, because we get some stuff from that. Take our hack up to 50, and that takes it all. So the next time we'll put some in defense. I think that should be good. Go ahead and accept that. Oh man. Oh man, this captain. The captain's looking pretty good. Alright. Oh, can we level up my crew? Doesn't look like it. But it's good to know that she's doing well. Now this dude, on the other hand, I need to give him this absolutely kick-ass heavy machine gun. Look at that. Got a walking hand cannon. That's awesome. Oh, and the fact that I didn't have to pay for it is even better. So let me use this Deadeye assault rifle on me. That's actually a pretty cool gun. So we'll go ahead and switch that out, right? Maybe put that here. Okay, so that's... yeah. Special effect is execute. Interesting. It only has a 2 magazine. Damn. It uses heavy ammo too, so that's kind of like a shoot it and you better hit kind of weapon. Alright. Good stuff. Let's I don't need to stuff badly. Ooh, this vented Mark III helmet though. That could be worth something.
Citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony.
There's too many people looking at me though. Alright, come back. Come back. That looks promising. Let's transition to the back base. I hate saying that. Always makes me think of something else. Alright, so here we are. Oh, wait, there's Captain McRed. I'm sure we can talk about that.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Oh yeah, you're the king, are you?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Yeah?
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Yeah, well, I'm Captain Tim Katarn, so, you know, just kicking ass and taking names. My answer didn't make sense. The answer just didn't freaking make sense. Sorry, I'm shooting it kind of weakly because I didn't know if I could actually hurt my own people. I think I did. You surrender? Yeah, I'm good. Glad everybody's okay. Vicar. Alright, so now we gotta look around and see what's up. I wasn't shooting that quickly because I was just, oh, the Montag. It's a heavy weapon. Nice. Anything else that we can take here? Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I almost feel bad about this, but I don't. There we go. Alright, so we've gotten all of those pieces. We'll just keep moving through here. Make sure that we've taken everything of value, because that's what we do. Is this thing gonna fight me? Doesn't look like it. But maybe if it sees me do something? Heck, I don't know what its protocol is.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yeah. Pretty rough. I can tell you about that firsthand. I think it was 70 years I was frozen for. Not that it really matters. I mean, I would personally love that. Currently, put me 70 years into the future, I'd be a man out of time. Can you imagine how cool and what kind of games and stuff they're going to have in 70 years? Yeah. I always tell myself I'm so much luckier than my grandparents, and damn, I'm even luckier than my parents. And if I had kids, they'd be luckier than me. Alright, let's do this. Hey, what's going on down here?
I think I heard something.
Oh shit, there. Really? You're just gonna shoot me, huh? Alright, guys.
I'm with Junlei.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
He won't be incinerating anyone anymore.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Yeah, I can see. I can totally see that kind of romance working out. I mean, look at her. Look at him. And it's not like they got other options. All right. Came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
All right. Aye, aye. Last time I killed her, so it's kind of cool to see that she wasn't a total bitch. Still Petey. Wonder what Petey is. I feel like this is a whole lot of stuff. Like, you must have like a never-ending bag of holding. Yes, I realize there's a weight limit in this game and how much you can actually have. But still.
Easy.
There we go. Some good stuff there. Got some new ammo or armor options too. Let's take a look at them. So what do we got? Got this reconditioned exosuit. Oh, this is a helmet. Oh, that is cool. Check that out. That's actually freaking awesome. Anti-riot gear. Look at that. It's kind of like, hold on, it's kind of like the Mandalorian-ish look there. That's definitely like a Star Wars captain. Heck yeah. Actually, it's Saul Guerrera. Look at that. We got the hose here. I realize that's an astronaut look, but that's what I'm going for. It's a Saul Guerrera. Don't tell me I'm wrong. All right, but I'm gonna go back to the dashing captain look. Because armor's for people that, well, when they need it. So that's why they wear it. That, and they don't want to get shot a lot. All right, let's climb this and see where this goes. So we have a, looks like a little garbage alleyway. Oh, that goes exactly here, but it looks like that was locked, so this was the only way that you could go. All right.
Today's my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Oh yeah, fuck your birthday. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that? Oh shit.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Also, fuck your birthday. Well, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. This is the radiator parts I need?
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
That was it? That was easy as hell. Super disappointing. I was hoping it would be more difficult, and I'd left to like think about it. Alright, I'll tell you what, having that guy and his lockpicking skills, super helpful. Gotta say. I'm sure I could have done this without him, but it certainly made it easier. Alright, let's go up this way too, because I think there's something else we can do.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
You won't get any mercy.
There you go. Man, the incinerate or disintegrate or whatever you call it, I love it. I also love that they rushed to help me. I mean, they didn't know what they were signing up getting into this when you dock with a mentally unstable person, but it seems to have worked out for all of us. Alright, junior mycologist log, alright. Yeah. So it talks about his psychopath nature. You can pause that to read it if you really want. But apparently this mushroom makes everybody, well, go a little crazy. There's gotta be something else in here. Oh, here we go. Here's another plasma sword. Alright, good to go. So we got everything. I think we can get out of here. Alright, so there's nobody alive down on the bottom levels. Nothing to worry about there.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
Actually, let me just double check, because I thought there was a card here that maybe I missed somewhere. Or maybe it's at the front. But I think I remember getting a card up here. It actually worked out pretty well. I could be wrong. Yeah, I thought it was like here. I probably already picked it up. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back and report our findings, and hopefully that chick can put this thing back together, and everybody can be happy, and then we can be revered. And that'll be great. Alright. So, engineering, directly ahead. I mean, why they have a sign that doesn't work doesn't really speak volumes to their competence.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Alright, let's talk to her.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Just that kind of guy. Listen, I got the parts for the radiator. So what now?
Good work. I'll take those.
Yeah.
I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Me?
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Slight, huh? Alright, listen. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Well, yeah, for
We were
a
salvaging
price.
parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Huh. Alright, listen, I'll make my way down there, but, listen, I got your parts, so we'll have to go do some maintenance.
If every
shaft.
repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Alright, I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright. Let's do this. Hold on, where's that? Does that chick come back? Is this her? No. No. Really? I rescued her and she's not even here? That's super annoying. I like how I turn around and they're just there. I also like that she has a beauty mark.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to
Alright, so this is where we're supposed to get to?
Booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are in the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to.
Here we go!
Got him!
Everyone all right?
Oh wow. Look at that. That would have left the 2-foot hole coming out the other side if it had hit me. Alright, so we fixed the,
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
yeah, they owe me a lot more than thanks. I'll tell you. Alright, so where does this door go? Oh, there's not a door over here. I thought there were 2 doors. But there is something I was gonna miss. All that light ammo. That beautiful, sweet, succulent light ammo. We'll just help ourselves to all your salvage. I guess it's the least you can do. So let me pick this up. See, it doesn't say it's stealing. Because I feel like they owe me. So. Ow. Keep breaking my leg. Alright, let's do this.
This is Halcyon News. We
Alright.
interrupt your
I
regularly
did all this for
scheduled
you.
advertisement for the fall.
Now what?
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Yeah.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Alright, nice. I got some welder's goggles. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Pavarotti here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Aren't you a little young to be training successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
It's a family
Sure
business,
is.
then.
The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
It's a big change. Condolences.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time.
That makes sense.
Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
So, back to my other question.
You've got my attention.
Alright, ooh, baby. Big old level up. Let's go ahead and do that. And, I'm thinking that we need to put some points in defense. Like, a lot of points in defense. Like, all the points in defense. Just to get us up there in the combat thing. Especially if I'm gonna continue to look this damn good. What is there's one where you can, okay, we already got that. So what is this? Weapon durability loss, tactical time, vendor prices. Let's do base armor rating 5. That'll allow me to wear this for a lot longer into the game before it becomes a real issue. So, go ahead and accept that. Alright, let's see what she's got. She can level up, so she has a new perk. And we can do plus 10% range damage, 5 armor rating, 10 melee damage, or plus 10% chance to extract mods in the field. I think we could do range damage with her, but actually the mod seems really helpful. I don't really care about them for combat very much, so go ahead and save that. Alright, so we got a Vicar Max, and his new skill is 20% dialogue combat effect duration. Dialogue combat effects. I don't understand, is that like shouts or something at people maybe? Melee damage, armor rating, or range damage? Let's give him some range damage, because otherwise I think he's kind of useless. Go ahead and do that. So you can mow them down with that heavy machine gun. It's looking good. Go ahead and apply that. Alright, that's awesome, so maybe we'll talk to her.
You aiming to send a message?
You
If
know
so,
it.
we best do it now while we still got time.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Yeah, makes sense. So this is the message
Well,
center?
yeah. The comm center routes all messages within, to, and from the groundbreaker. We also switchboard most of the message traffic throughout the Halcyon system. Of course, we're about to go dead, so I may be reappropriated to Architect knows where, doing law knows what, soon enough.
Why are you about to lose the capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Alright, sounds like it's time to get that station back online. You pay well?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
There we go.
But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Alright. I can check out the relay.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Yeah,
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
I agree.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Alright, I'm off. Alright, cool. So I think this is a good place for us to stop. So we'll go back through here when we start up again next time. It is about 10 o'clock. I'm going to call it early tonight because I would actually like to watch The Mandalorian. And I heard really good things about it, so hopefully it is good. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. We're going to be doing streams all week, starting at 8 o'clock. Actually, every week at 8 o'clock, Monday through Friday. So please do join me, follow the channel, and all that fun stuff. Tomorrow we're going to do some Star Wars The Old Republic. I want to start up and play all the quests, and I think that'll be kind of fun. So that'll be something that we do occasionally. So thank you, and I will see you in the verse. Thanks for watching.